Fallout New Vegas. As soon as you hear this name, you might think of a few different things. Depending on how much or how little you played it will determine your answer, of course. To some, it is no big deal. The name New Vegas means absolutely nothing. To others, it's the standard for Fallout storytelling. It's what pushed the Fallout franchise further into the future and has given us what we should expect out of a Fallout. What made this game such a big deal then? Was it the characters? The large amount of freedom the game gave you? Or was it the amazing storytelling? Well, the answer to all those questions is yes. Not one single thing made this game. It was the way Obsidian brought all the pieces together. Each aspect of this game complemented each other so well. It's hard not to appreciate it all. The way everything just kind of flowed together made it so brilliantly thought out. It's the exact reason why we fell in love with the game. And for many of us, even to this day, it's still our go-to game when we have nothing to play or we just want to go and relive the story and see some of our favorite characters. No matter who I know, as long as you have played a Fallout game, the consensus seems to be from almost everyone that I've talked to. Fallout New Vegas was just the best game that was produced for the Fallout series, which I understand why. Fallout 3, of course it had its shortcomings. The story wasn't very interesting. It was very short. There wasn't a whole lot left. Fallout 4 had amazing gunplay mechanics, but the story just didn't really seem right. It didn't seem to fit the Fallout franchise very well. So in comes Fallout New Vegas, the one game that Bethesda did not make in the series, well, not including Fallout 1, 2, or any of the others we don't mention. And New Vegas seems to be the Fallout game that really stuck with most people, and it's no surprise when you go back and play it even to this day. Now, the mechanics may not have aged well, and I mean they may not have aged well at all, but the characters, the story development, how you can have your own freedom to do almost anything in the entire game, that has aged tremendously well. There's not many games like it even to this day, and that's kind of shocking considering the game came out all the way back in 2010, as it's now been 11 years since Fallout New Vegas first dropped. For many of us New Vegas fans, it was either our first Fallout or is what we had hoped Fallout 3 would end up being. Will we ever get another one like it? Probably not. Lightning usually doesn't strike twice. We can beg Bethesda and Microsoft all we want, but the reality is the game was rigged from the start.